shifting to overdrive. I know your love will carry me home. South Coast Highway, skies are so blue. South Coast.
Hello fellow rangers, welcome back to another video. Today we are back at Marcle, classic, vintage and steam. It looks like it's going to be another great day here again, but this time this is going to be a two-part video. As I'm pretty much going to be here for 2 days, well, coming back anyway. I'm here on the Saturday. I'll be coming back on the Sunday as well, so it should be interesting, should be a lot of fun. And so grab a brew or whatever you're drinking and let's enjoy another great show here at Marcle.
Repairs or whatever is necessary, ready. That is actually doing all the work. And the great thing about that is given the opportunity that probably the scammers have got with this is capable of doing it. That might go quite far, but he would get there. This is the great thing, is get the overnight.
It's good, you're not getting...
Let's go, get ready.
Well, look, it's quite below.
You think say diesel, don't you?
Someone's not no particular bushing on there. Obviously, on a flat thing.
So you might as well
Seems my summer days have come. No more yesterdays. I feel the love. I'm in heaven when we touch. We're like castaways, can't get enough. I'd fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. I'd be lost without you. I'm no rolling stone. Lady, oh my lady, you'll never be alone. With every single breath I take, when I close my eyes, picture your face. There's no time to hesitate. Let's grasp this moment now. No time to waste. I fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. I'd be lost without you. I'm no rolling stone. Lady, oh my lady, you'll never be alone. I'd fight hell to hold you every night. Just can't wait to show you it'll be alright. Lady, oh my lady, let me hold you close. Lady, oh my lady, never let you go. I'd be lost without you. I'm no rolling stone. Lady, oh my lady, you'll never be alone. Take me as I am. Do you feel my hunger? Is it real or fake? Can you give your answer to me? Where did I go wrong? Find your words so hard to believe. Don't know where I belong. 'Cause I love you to pieces, pieces. I can't get you out of my head. Love you to pieces, pieces. Believe every word that you said. Love you to pieces, pieces. I feel like I'm out of my mind. Love you to pieces, pieces. Seems like love is blind. You're the light I can't put out, however hard I try. You'll be the one till the day I die. You're the girl I dream about in the dead of night. Know it's wrong, but it feels so right. Can you give your answer to me? Where did I go wrong? Find your words so hard to believe. Don't know where I belong. 'Cause I love you to pieces, pieces. I can't get you out of my head. Love you to pieces, pieces. Believe every word that
Right, fellow Rangers, I would say at this point, which 5 cars I would happily go home with, but it's more than just cars here today, and there's plenty of things that caught my eye. So here are a couple of vehicles I would happily take home with me today if I had the chance.
that this is a very early Mini, and it's probably an Austin 7. And it is. There we go, a lovely E-Type Jaguar. We'll get them all lined up and we'll talk a little bit more about them when we get them lined up. So lovely TVR there as well coming in, beautiful. And a little baby Austin. Follow that car. Frida, Austin. Right, hopefully we got some more coming. I think we have. You see a little Ford Prefect or Popular come in as well. Now most of the commentaries I do are rallies down further west in Cornwall and Devon. We're very fortunate in Cornwall that we have the earliest Mini off the production line still in working order with chassis number 0002, and this would have been from the same batch as little blue Austin 7. So we'll find out a little bit more about that car shortly. Nice Ford Popular there, 100E. $1965 there or thereabouts. Morris 1100 and a beautiful Wolsey. Something a bit more modern now. Lovely Volvo estate. Ladies and gentlemen, public announcement. If your name is Nicholas Stanier, we may well have something that you've lost. Nicholas Stanier, if you want to come and see us here in the main arena, right, in the membership tent, then we may have something that you have lost of value. So Nicholas Stanier, if you can hear me, then please go to the members tent. Thank you. Right, lovely Morris sales are coming now. Morris sales and Traveller. Cars are coming nice and slowly up through the road there, so we've got a few more coming in. Now this looks like a 2001 MG, based on the Rover 75 chassis. There's V6 under that bonnet. They weren't too successful, they were prone to head gasket problems and heads warping, but the ones that did remain are in really good condition. Oh, people on the far side of the ring lost out there. Daniel, you could have sent him around, but that's all right. Okay. Make sure you tell them to do a circuit, Charlene, before they line up, okay? Otherwise, people on the other side lose out. So, have we got any more? Car secretary, if you can hear me, have we got any more coming? Last arena parade of the day, but please don't rush off. Trade stands are doing a bustling trade down there, the food court, beer tent, etc. We got entertainment on this evening as well, so and a lot of the exhibits will still be on their pegs. So please, after we've done the arena parade, then don't rush away. Oh, we've got another little one coming. I can see in the distance.
Can you do a circuit around? Cool.
Well, I can fully understand some of the car owners not wanting to come in the ring. A, because they're busy supping tea with their picnic baskets and their table and chairs out, but with the price of fuel as well. So, there we go, lovely. You know, these car drivers are so much more well behaved than the tractor drivers. When we get them in the ring, they just do their own thing. We can't do a thing with them. I don't know what I'll do on this. Very, very rare, beautiful BS8. I've only ever seen one other. Okay, so as I said earlier, a 1932 BSA TW 32/1 V-twin trike. It's just over 1,000 cc. And tell me a little bit about your car. Has it got a reverse or it? Oh, it's got a reverse. 3-speed and a reverse and front wheel drive. Yeah, one of the early ones. So how long have you had the car? You bought it on its 90th birthday. Yeah, and have you done a lot of work to it? Nothing at all. So you had a good buy, didn't you? The upholstery looks immaculate. I hazard a guess it was done before you bought it, but it looks lovely. And so it's been off the road dry stored in a garage for 17 years or dry stored? Yeah. So that sort of accounts for how good it's looking. And it's sounding really nice under that bonnet there. So if you'd like to do a circuit of the ring and then go back to where you were parked, please. And we'll bring the MGB GT out here now. I would hazard a guess this is around about 1974. 75, first registered in Surrey because it's got a PB registration. So the owner now knows that as well. Beautiful car. When they were first designed, a lot of them before they entered into preservation had lots of work done because they used to unfortunately rust a bit on the bulkheads and the rear suspension struts. Unfortunately, if you went over a speed hump, might have come up through the rear wheel arches. But how long have you had the car, sir? 2 months, and you're still smiling, loving it. Lovely original 5 roll style wheels, 5.5 J's on there as well, looking absolutely lovely. Factory fitted sunroof? No, non-factory, so you've had that fitted since. The previous owner done that, yeah. Have you got much work to do to it, or are you? Yeah, so all you've done is fitted a radio to it, but other than enough, and a Dixie air horn. Go on then, you know you want to. See, there we are, boys and their toys. See, you have the engine men with their whistles and the MGB owners with their air horns. There you go. Lovely, lovely car. Thank you very much for bringing that in. If you'd like to do a circuit and go back where you come from. So, right, now we're moving on to this beautiful, I would say 1983, 84, 85. So it's a very late B. Beautiful. Sorry? That's why you got to tax it. But what you want to do is a bit of research, because a lot of them, what happens is that the chassis were made much earlier, next year, so you'll be all right. So beautiful car, and this has got the gear trim on the inside as well, with the walnut trim, etc. And gear was an Italian designer who designed the. I used to have a 1600 GT XLR gear Ford Capri years ago, and the trim is much nicer than you'd get in the standard Ford Granadas, etc. And this is sounding absolutely lovely. How long have you had the car, sir? Just over a 12-month. And much work to do on it? Nothing. So it's just about. Right, lovely. So just preserving what you've already got, really. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So a little bit of bodywork been done on it prior to you purchasing it, but other than that, it's all original. We've got factory fitted roof rack on there as well, so it's air conditioning, so it's had all the extras, hence being the gear X, so it's got all the extras. Yeah, electric seats, yeah, excellent. Electric windows, which was not very well known when this was first made, so yeah, electric mirrors, oh excellent. So there we are, lovely, beautiful Ford Granada there. Thank you. The Ford Granadas that followed these, the Mark IIIs, etc. It was one of those cars that you either loved or hated. It was the shape, whether you liked it or not. So now we're moving on now to a pre-1962 beautiful Austin 7. See, I knew that when you came in. And we've still got the original pull cords on there. Has it got the button on the floor to start it? Button on the floor to start it as well. Cross-ply tyres. Excellent. Drum brakes all the way round. Yeah, it's surprising, these little cars, and why they were so good. I mean, I'm quite tall, I'm just shy of 6 feet, but when you sit in these, it's amazing how much room they have got, and they're great fun. And but they either fitted wing mirrors on these, or they fitted the little clip-on ones that go on the down pillar here. So that these cars were made door mirror style, if you like. And this A-series engine under here was turned sideways, and it was the same engine that they fitted into the Morris 1000 Travellers that we'll see in a minute, but these became transverse. When they first came out as well, you know, we've got this wonderful British weather that is either raining or it's really nice and sunny. But when it rains, they used to cut out. You'd be going up the road or up the new M1, and all of a sudden it would just go and just conk out. But they designed a almost like a fiberglass felt shield that went over the front of the engine that clipped onto the rocker cover, and that stopped all your plugs and your points getting soaking wet. But this is absolutely, do you happen to know what number chassis this one is? You don't. It's very, very early. I was telling the ladies and gentlemen while you were driving around, there's one in Cornwall that is chassis number 2. And this is going to be in the same batch. It's going to be up in the, probably prior to 010 anyway, I would say so. So that's absolutely beautiful car. It's looking absolutely immaculate, and thank you. And if you can drive around and then park up again for me, basket, etc. So now we're bringing over someone from a similar stable. This one's got the nickname Bluebell. I love all these organised car drivers and owners. They've got all the information. It saves me thinking about it. So this is Bluebell. It's a Morris 8 Series 1 1936 two-door saloon. Originally owned by the Roundtree's Chocolate Company in York. Still retains its original registration. The engine has been rebuilt about 5,000 miles ago and a new clutch fitted. Now, this is the other thing I wanted to mention earlier, ladies and gentlemen. You can't walk into Halfords and say, can I have a clutch kit, please, for a 1936 Morris 8? Because they'll just laugh you out of the building. You know, it's about sourcing these, belonging to clubs, etc. You know, I used to own quite a few reserve buses, and we relied heavily on Devonport Dockyard to make a lot of the stuff, and they'd engineer it up when we give them a broken part, etc. The interior has had some retrim at some stage, apart from the headlining, which is original. It was purchased in May 2019, and it's owned by Linda Davis of Ludlow, and that's absolutely beautiful car. Thank you very much. Now, we've seen Austin, we've seen Morris. About time we saw another Ford, beautiful Ford Popular 100E. I'm going to ask the gentleman a few questions about his car. There we are, lovely. So does this have the original side valve engine? It does, because I know a lot of these were they were transformed by putting a 105 engine in them eventually, but this one's still got the original side valve. Lovely. So the year of manufacture was 1962. It's got an 1172cc side valve engine, originally bought in 1962 by a gent in Stafford who owned it for a number of years. Then it went to Cheswardine in Shropshire. It had a good life there, and it's been on holiday for a while in the Isle of Man before coming back to the UK mainland. The present owner purchased the car in March 2019 and only had routine maintenance done to keep it on the road, and it's absolutely lovely. So do you use it regularly, or is it just for rallies and exhibitions? Rallies and exhibitions. Yeah, I remember my uncle had one of these, and he lived in Plymouth, and at the time I lived in South London, and we went down to Plymouth. It took us 9 hours, but what a lovely drive. Yeah, absolutely lovely. Thank you, sir. Yeah, and keep smiling, because that's what it's about. So moving on to something from a 1965 stable, little Morris 1100. If we can get it going. This is the trouble, ladies and gentlemen, when you've got carburetors over the manifold. You know, they get hot, they sit there, they sweat a little bit, and then before you know where you are, all your petrol's evaporated out of the float chamber. Hydroelastic suspension on these, subframe front and back. Again, I'm not going to compete with the tractor pulling, I'll just be quiet for a second. You know, it's amazing we live in a smokeless zone, isn't it? Look. Absolutely lovely. So, makes me laugh when I drive through Bristol, because they all say, oh, you know, we've got this low emission zone, and then a big HST 125 comes through, you know, burning about 18 gallons of diesel a minute. So anyway, getting back to this lovely car, this Morris 1100, but they also made an Austin 1100. They also made a Riley and a Wolsey in this shape with various different trims, etc., because it was all part of the British Motor Company. And as I said, they have subframes front and back, hydroelastic suspension, which, you know, every now and again you have to get it pumped up to the right level. They did used to leak a little bit, and also the subframes were prone to, because of the bad weather, you get a lot of muck and everything go up on the top, and they start to rot from the top down. How long have you had the car, sir? Since September last year. Yeah, okay. Have you had to do a lot to it? Right, so underneath you've had a bit to do. But yeah, absolutely, yeah. And they do go on the seals and around again on the wheel arches at the back, but this one is extraordinarily good condition and it's looking really lovely. Thank you very much for bringing that over, sir. And we got the little picnic basket on the back seat there as well. So beautiful, 1965 there, Morris 1100 Mark II. So bringing out the Wolsey, some of you might remember these. I certainly do as a child. They had little dinghy bells on the front, and the police used to use these quite a lot up in London. Luckily at that age I didn't get involved with the police too much. So have you got some information for me there? Oh, look at that, lovely. Thank you. So this is a Wolsey 610 Mark II, and when you tune these up, these straight six-cylinder engines, you need a screwdriver and a piece of wood, because what you do is you put the wood against the carburetors, and if they sound the same, then you've got them balanced. Yeah, that's it. So this was first registered on the 30th of July 1964. The owner is Mr. Keith George Gunner of Abergavenny, Monmouthshire. He acquired the car in December 2012. Was it a Christmas present to yourself? It was. He bought himself a Christmas present in December 2012 with 48, almost 49,000 miles on the clock. It's had two previous owners from new, and the 610 Mark II first manufactured in May 64, and nearly 13,500 of these were produced. It's a six-cylinder engine, cubic capacity of 2,912, and also oil pressure at the cylinders and at the rockers is 55 pounds per square inch. Firing order is 153624. Yeah, good. We all remember those, don't we? Yeah, condensers, points, coils, spark plugs, you name it. But it was good on a Sunday morning, wasn't it? To get your head under the bonnet. Yeah, I wonder what happens if I do this. Lovely, love it. It's got twin SU 144 carburetors. Tyre size is 750/13, so that would have been cross-drive. It would have been when it was new. The weight is 3,452 pounds. The fuel tank has a capacity of 16 gallons, and it's 15 foot 7.5 inches long. So quite a big car. So it's no good buying a house that had an Austin 7, you wouldn't get it in the garage. 18 or 20 to the gallon, depending on the wind and whether you're going downhill and whether the wife's bought a lot of shopping. Yeah, so absolutely lovely Wolsey there, ladies and gentlemen. Very proud of their vehicles, and they absolutely love and infuse talking about them. So if you've seen a particular car that's taken your eye, then go and talk to the owner, and they'll be more than happy to give you the history and almost talk to you in nut and bolt language. So what we're going to do, we're going to get them to do a circuit of the ring, starting with the BSA, and then if the MG can follow on, and then out the bottom gate. So there we are. Round of applause for these cars, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely looking stunning today. You know, there's a lot of love, a lot of hard work, a lot of heartache goes into these cars, getting them to this condition. Thank you, this beautiful Austin 7. And it's got a Scottish registration number as well. So it would have eventually come a long way to get down here. There we go, and this beautiful V8 there, Rover engine in that TVR. The Austin Ruby there called Frida, lovely Morris 8, Ford Popular 100E. It's unusual to see these 100Es, ladies and gentlemen, with the side valve engine still in them, because a lot of them were modernised over the years with previous owners, and they put the Anglia 105E engine in them. And then this beautiful Wolsey 6-cylinder, carburetors all balanced, sounded lovely. Moving on to something a bit more modern now, the Volvo 740 Estate. The Morris 1000 Traveller. Ladies and gentlemen, while we're talking about Morris 1000 Travellers, if you're very, very rich, they still make these in China. They bought the patent for the Morris 1000, and you can buy brand new ones out in China. And there is actually a guy in a boatyard down in Bournemouth that will make you the wood for these Morris 1000 Travellers. He's got a steam tunnel, and he's got the ash, and he's got the patterns, and he can make replacement wood for these vehicles still, and that's down in Bournemouth. And then the lovely singer following on right at the end there. So, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for bringing those in. I'm going to hand you back to Paul now, who is the main commentator here at Marcle. As I said, don't run away, there's lots to see and do. The trade stand's still open, refreshments, plenty of different variety of food, some good beers in the beer tent over there as well. There's the fun fair for the kids and us young kids as well. So, I'm only allowed on now, it's not because of my age, it's because of my height. They do everything by height now, not age. So, thank you very much, beautiful. Right, if there's a lady called Shannon within earshot, apparently your child has lost his parents and is currently with our security team at the main entrance. So Shannon, if your child is missing, can you please make your way up to the security point at the main entrance. So if there's anybody called Shannon that's missing a child, then chances are he's up.
That's it for now, fellow Rangers. I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of this year's Mitch Marcle. Well, will be a second part to this video coming up soon. If you have liked today's video, please put a like on it, as it would be very much appreciated. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. But till next time, my fellow Rangers, I hope you all take care. Keep doing what you enjoy doing. And this is the Lone Ranger, signing out.
Shifting to